Alright, hello everyone. Welcome to part 45, I think it's 45, of building a city from scratch. In the last part I left off kind of building this overpass here for the highway after it transitioned from elevated to ground, just for this rail junction here. It's easier to build ramp pieces and stuff on the ground compared to elevated, especially for this type of network, so that's why I've done that. Also, this is an expressway, not like a full freeway, so there won't be like any acceleration, deceleration lanes. This is fair enough, especially because it would be very complicated to build a 8C bridge up here, especially diagonally. I don't think any elevated transitions exist, and just up here it kind of curves and heads into the main airport artery. So with that, I'm going to be just working on a basic interchange here. I thought about maybe looping the curves up to connect with this road, but what I've actually thought might be a little bit more efficient is making it maybe hit a parallel road here and over here, just so the roads over here can connect as well, because I'll probably have another bridge on the other side as well. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. So I'm just going to see how tight I can get this. Yeah, it doesn't like me there. So at least I know. I'm using the flex ramps, which keep things as tidy as they can be. If I was to extend this a bit more, it would have to be at least one tile out, possibly more. So with that there, I know where the curve point is. Just something very basic. So you won't see a crazy interchange here, especially because I have a lot of work down here. In fact, I might actually make this a full exit lane here. I'm going to do it while it's in my mind. So just kind of find the type I want. It's not 8S, it's 8C. It's the it used to stand for compressed or compact. Now it doesn't even know what it is anymore. I think that's close enough, right? Yeah. Because here I'm going to need the extra lane because it's probably going to depart to hit this highway, which will be done in the next few parts. Then I could curve this up, right, and make it meet this road, but what I'm thinking of doing... Oh, what's that doing there? Is 1 tile for wall, 4 tiles for road. So I'll have a road here. Alright, it doesn't like me. That's fair. It's just, it doesn't know how to set up this connection here with the road and the RHW, so normally it will take a little bit and it'll do something funky like that. So I'll probably do something like that, and I'll do the same on the other side. I might get rid of this intersection, but at least I know where the parallel road needs to be. So that's important just for road layouts. And I'll be doing the same thing on this side. So again, I know where it is. And then there's 10 tiles, so that's okay. With my music, I've added in a couple of extra tracks, and I've also got rid of some dubstep kind of like stuff because I've just received some comments that people aren't really digging it, so that's been removed. I could be really creative and like do kind of a curve like that and then have it come in. Sometimes just playing around, I may as well show you, because some people like to watch this for educational purposes. So you can make like a really interesting road curve here. I could put a curve piece in here, and this would let anybody here quickly enter the highway and here, but here you'd have to make a small turn, but I can probably put something like that in. So it just, most people on this road though, well, they won't be using this highway. So you know what, I think I'm just going to go for it. And that means that this road can be kind of extended as well. I'm going to put in one of these funky intersections here. You can go all out. You can make it like this way too and that way. NAM does some wonderful things in terms of getting what you want. And then add a few slip lanes too. And then I could do this, but I think you can do this. But I think I'd rather have a smooth curve. Just adds like a little bit of uniqueness, a little bit of character. Again with the flex. It doesn't quite like me. Hopefully it'll let me do it now. Just, well, not just barely, but it's done well enough. So I'll give that a save while I kind of contemplate what to do next. Probably have another bridge here, and then the rest will be room saved for the main junction there. I might do a I might do like a trumpet interchange, I'm thinking, with the main highway. Because this will be the main route for people to get to the airport. But the advantage is that if I do not do the trumpet and go all out, I can do a connection on this side, which would probably be welcome for anybody living on this side. So I'm kind of at a loss of what to do. I just don't know if I have enough room to put in a nice looking four-way interchange, or how it will work. So yeah, I'm not sure, because most people will be using it to go this way to get to the airport. That's what I'm thinking. At least that's what you see more in real life. Airport Expressway just kind of goes that way. But yeah, I'm still thinking about what would work best. In the meantime, I put in I widened this road all the way to here yesterday, so I'm just going to continue. That's what it would look like if the avenue kept going. And I wonder how this will look. Don't worry, I'll get rid of all this. It's just kind of playing around. Would want to be there. Or that. I like the other way. Or I could just keep the curve and have this kind of come up. Wonder how that's going to look. I know I'm backtracking a bit, but whatever. So I'd need a fractional angle part here. Oops. Didn't really mean to do that. The problem is with this rail line. Oh, come on, please fix. Okay, good. It's got a little piece of it taken out, though. But just kind of experimenting. I don't know if I have enough room here for fractional angle stuff. But I'm going to take a look. Holy crap, it just barely fits. That's amazing. I'm very happy with that. So I'll put the, I'll put the smooth curve back in. I was very doubtful that it would fit. I could put in a left turn lane here, but I don't have enough room here. Because I think if I put in that intersection piece, both these lanes here turn right. Kind of an example is right here. And this is something that I've kind of picked on with the NAM team, but initially this is how it was set up and it was never changed. I would think it would be more realistic to have 2 lanes turn left and 1 right, because remember that, at least in the real world, you can turn right on a red light. In SimCity 4 they don't, but I just think because you can turn right on a left light, this would get more volume, and this sometimes will back up. So I would prefer to have 2 left turn lanes at the terminus. So if I was to put this in on the other side, no left turns would be allowed at all. But remember that the road curves this way, so that may not be as big of a deal as I think, because I don't think a lot of cars would turn right. I mean, would turn left. I'll leave it as it is for now and kind of look at the traffic patterns, and if no one's turning left, or like 1 or 2 cars, or a low number are, then I can get away with that. And that would allow me to put a left turn lane piece here. Kind of a rough slope there, I'll fix. So now that I have the curve in here, I wonder what I can do to make it look good here. I know I spent a lot of time fiddling around with the roundabout, and then I kind of just be like, yeah, I'm just going to widen the road instead. So I could do that, or I could move it a tile back. Or I could do something a little bit more creative. I think I needed 3 tiles for that. I was thinking, yeah, that's what I want. Something like that. This would allow right turns to take place here. I don't know who would want to... It's a little outdated, but maybe I can kind of... Sometimes making this one way is good, but... So this helps for anybody here to turn right. They would go this way, right? And anyone on this road would just continue this way. But no one's going to enter this lane here. But it's just a little bit of uniqueness that adds a lot of character, so I think I'll keep that for now. I can always get rid of it just by doing that. That is, if it lets me build it back. Come on! There we go. So that's done. And then what kind of a distance do I have here? I know I had a parallel road here. It's 30 and... Yeah, it's 10 tiles, so that's okay. I think I'll keep this running all the way to the edge here. I might be able to sneak in something here. I'm just gonna get rid of this right now. So if I was to build that... always a way to get it done. Always. Just sometimes need to think outside the box. Get all these slopes fixed up. I even have room for slip lanes. At least here. Here the terrain is not level. Not a huge deal, especially because people will probably be continuing straight there. Still, I wonder what I can do to make that. Since I'm just at the experimental phase, I'd have to raise that a little bit more. I wonder if it's just worth the extra work here. I think it leveled it again. Yeah, I need more restrictions on it. If you level out an area for enough tiles, it'll just kind of get along with you. Oh, come on, you can do it. You can do it! That is really the... That's the limit, eh? Oh, come on. You know you can do this. What if I was to do something like that? This will basically force it to curve up. Alright, I could... Okay, what happens if I was to get rid of all this? Oops. And then just kind of sneak one in. I need to do work on this intersection as well. I think I'm going to put in a one-way road. So I'll get rid of that. Yeah, I'm going to get a starter piece. That'll fit nicely on that road. Oh, come on. This probably wasn't the smartest idea to put a ramp in. I'll find a way to get it to work, though. Oh, wrong way. My bad. I just need a starter piece here to keep everything level, and then I'll drag this one more, and then I can get... This will allow cars over here to use the ramp as well. And then where was the curve? The curve was like right at the edge here, wasn't it? It was actually one more down. I remember that one just barely fit, right? So I'm gonna have to delete that one too. And then can I just drag this up? Do I have enough? Good, it lets me. It lets me do that. Okay, all is well. And then over here, I probably want to smoothen this out a little bit. Something gradual. Then I might get away with plopping a flex curve in here. Okay, how about something a little bit more restrictive? Not quite. Okay, I jumped the gun a little bit there. That's okay. I just changed the song. It doesn't like me as much as I thought it would. That's okay. I'll get it in. Come on. It's good. Now move it over one. Just let me do it. My patience is running a little thin now. I'm sure yours is too. That's good. Okay. Okay. All that for just a couple slip lanes. But I wanted to get that one-way road through as well. I could even make this two-lane and just have it like end over here kind of uniquely, but just having that done is a good thing. Right, for example, I could have a direct off-ramp. Like I could have it branch off here and connect like that. No! The game doesn't like that. Ah, really? I should have. Did I save? I don't even know if I did. If I'm to do it again, at least I know what to do, because that was just a lot of trial and error, and at least I know what to do. But still, just ugh. I had it all good, and then I did something, and it just kind of didn't agree with it. Oh, that kind of hurts. Maybe I got something to show you in the background while the city is loading. Kind of new news is that I'll probably link it as another NAM team member, Mandelsoft, has kind of started a series similar to what I'm doing. He's not like a blatant copy or anything, like a completely. It's not that at all, but he's doing kind of a live stream that he ports over to YouTube for what's called the Cooperative. So I'll just show you here. And this is basically like a co-op region that a lot of advanced SimCity players, SimCity 4 players, are doing in SimCity 4 Devotion. They've been making some really cool stuff. And so he's basically spent an hour kind of doing something here. And it's basically, Mandelsoft plays SimCity, the Nora Cooperative, and it's basically kind of making a city tile for that co-op region that he's doing there. And he's basically just put a little disclaimer for anybody watching my series, is that it's not going to be like part after part after part. It's just going to come every once in a bit, or it might be just certain sections of a city or something. So he's not quite sure how that's going to be done. But definitely check that out if you're into more advanced styles. He does more suburban stuff with streets. He's more European. Well, he is European. So give him a give it a check out sometime. Check out the Nora Cooperative too. Maybe I'll put a link to that in my video. He's done some pretty cool stuff. I'll show you this, and I'll get back to the city. Where am I looking here? He put he stitched together a huge mosaic for it. So this is kind of his work. So if you like what you see here, definitely check his stuff out, as well as the other players that are involved in it. I can't do industrial for the life of me. Like, this is... You'll never see that in my series. This is just... Yeah, too much. But just look at those road curves and RHW curves. I like my highways to be a lot straighter, but roads I can do whatever the heck I want. But it's very, very anti-grid. But he still has grids too, so I mean, it's not like you're missing it. And this is kind of something I was thinking about doing for that little airport interchange. Then again, it'd be with a much bigger highway, but I work it with a much denser city. So anyways, that is that. And I'm going to come back. Yeah, it's basically stuck back here. But that's okay. This will be a really quick fix, I'm assuming. I never thought I'd hear this song again. This will only take a couple minutes to fix, I think. Hopefully. Because now I know what I'm doing. So, fractional angle road. Yep. Good. Oh, I just need to delete this. That's okay, because I need to delete this over here too. Smoothing that out. I remember I did that, and then I kind of extended this road. Then I kind of curved this one like that. And that's good. And then over here I did that weird... Oh, that's already done. Okay, good. Wasn't sure if I finished that. And then over here... I'll just kind of quickly put all this stuff in. So keep this space level, that way where they don't need to redo all that stuff. Stick in the starter piece. This is almost like, you can treat this kind of as like a recap. If you wanted to. And then just kind of extend it a little bit. And... then I just want to make sure that I have everything flattened here as much as I can. It's a little lower. What I'll do to get the maximum height possible is kind of do what I was doing before. Just kind of make this as severe of a slope as I can. And that way I'll automatically slope from the very first tile past that tunnel. So kind of just like that. And then by extending this through, I can get a sense of that's good, and then this is good. Where I basically need to put in my stuff, and then I can kind of slope this up a bit better. Oops, it's just taking a second because the game sometimes just doesn't know what I'm doing. And with that transition all done, I think I had to delete all that too. I can get this thing back in. If it will let me. I don't understand why it won't. think it's because the grid is a little too severe there. Let me go to one side. Maybe the slope isn't getting along with it. I'm going to do the other side first. And then I'll do the other side. Why? Why? Okay. I did something wrong. I think I've skipped a tile. I definitely have skipped a tile. No wonder it's not sure what I'm doing. I'm being a little too fast with it. I don't need to be in such a rush. I just don't want it to be boring for you. Especially since I've done all this before. So, one extra tile up. Oh, come on. Now it doesn't want to do this side. I don't know if that'll help. There it is. Oh, okay, now it fully connects. This fully goes over. And that does that. And I can get that in and this in. I can slope that, and then I can connect this, and I can basically do everything that I was doing before. And then I'm gonna save it here because the last time I did that nice ramp thing, it kind of messed me up. And that wasn't for sure for keeps, but I definitely want something like that, just so cars here don't have to make a sharp right turn up here and then a left turn over here to get onto the highway. That's a little unnecessary, especially because I can do something to avoid it. And then here I can do one of those cool splits again. So why don't I kind of do something like that? So do that, and then where's this earliest spot I can put in that smooth curve? It's right there. And then where does that... Can this connect? I kind of like that. I just need it to behave here. It's better. Maybe I can get a sharper slope. Nope. Okay, I won't press my luck. I'll just take what I can get. Kind of do a little something like that. Yeah. Anything over here? No, I kind of messed it up a bit. Okay, RHW slope is good enough, especially for a road like that. So yeah, now if you want to get on the highway, it's much more efficient. You can just kind of go like this, and then up and around. I really like that. That's very unique. So I'm going to give the game another save, just so I don't lose that. And I think... Should I end the part there? I'm just going to take a look and see what else I can do after this. And if there's too much to do, I think I'll just save it for another one, because I don't know how long I've been going here. It should really tell me, but it doesn't. At least the program I use, it doesn't tell me how long I've been going. This could use a little bit of help. Oh, I should probably connect that up too. That's good, and then that's good. I would probably want another station here if it's nice. Wonder how nice it will be. Don't know if that's enough room. See, here I can do it no problem, but here I didn't think I let enough room. Left enough room for that. So just give me a sec, and I'll see if I can fit it in. This slope can always be changed anyway. Guess that's the earliest point I can do it. And here I can kind of leave that here because let's see how close I can be. How to make a station. How far off am I? Not a lot. But I'll put it... I'll use this grade to get it in. And then here I have a lot of room to work with, so that's fine. So I'm just going to raise this up. Is that really not enough? Do you want me to go one tile further up? Alright. Just a small raise. I can't see what I'm doing, there's too much smoke and dust. And then is there enough for a track split? Really, you can't spare me a couple tiles here for a track split? All I want to do is track split. Okay, what if I was to get rid of these? Oh, you can let me do this! Just require a little bit more work than I thought. You know, I thought I wasn't going to do anything big and fancy after this, but look what I'm doing now. Okay, just get along with me for just a little bit more. I can get that track to just quickly come in. Come on. Just be nice. Play nice for just a little bit. It's a very finicky network, as you can definitely see here. And then here I may as well just kind of make this nice. And then I'll put in that. Put in this so it's all taken care of. Okay, all good. And then this connects, and then this connects, and then I just need to sneak these rails under. It looks like it needs 2 more flat tiles. That's okay. This will just have to be remade, but it's not a big deal. At least I don't think it is. Okay, so flat, flat, flat. And then if I get these rails over... It's alright, I'll fix the slopes in a sec. I just want to get... this done. That's good. What I'll do is actually I'll run a little bullet train under. Kind of like that. The rail can go up for a little bit. I think that's not a big deal. It's not like a massive curve up. It's just a little bit of a jump. You'll hardly notice it. It's an extremely finicky network. This is not recommended for new users. And it's, as you can see, it's even a chore for more experienced people. So with that in place, I wonder if I can get the smooth curve back. It's not a big deal if I don't, but it would certainly be a nicety if I can. Just require an extra tile. I can probably get that if I just extend this a little bit more. Yeah! Let's just keep this going. Let's just keep that slope going for a little bit, and then that'll be done. And then I'll end the part with a nice, smooth everything. Yeah, okay, that lets me get along. That's great. And then here, that lets me get along. That's great. And then here, oh, I moved it one tile over too much. Did I do that last time? I don't even remember, but that may have been what did me in. No, that's a lot better. And then if that won't let me connect... Oh, it will! Okay, and that will let me connect there. Alright. So with that, gotta fix this. I have a new station. I have some new connections. I have a new interchange. Did a lot in this part, despite the crash and loss of data and stuff. Ooh, I just need to redo that here. That brick the slope a little bit. Guess I'll find out. Nope, still good. So yeah, a lot was done in this part. More bullet train functionality. New kind of grid here. New on-ramp piece here. This avenue was fully widened all the way down. This road was changed. Some people like to have asked me to do a recap anyway. New intersection here, new road here, new off-ramp here, new connecting roads here. I have this lined up for the extension. So even though there wasn't any playing in the simulation and zoning or anything like that, a lot was accomplished. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'll see you back for part 46, I believe. Have a good one, guys, and I'll see you later.